Hey guys and girls, this is your old mate the Rule Master inside my retro room. I'd like to make a shout out tonight to Ray Glasser, Mr. Betamax yet again. Hi Ray, seeing your latest video, quick video mate. Thanks for showing us those awesome betas, and keep putting those videos together because I love seeing what you're doing, mate. Alright, well, there's a few changes again here in the shed, and I'm about to show you them right now. Ooh. Okay. There are the changes. What has happened is this Panasonic widescreen CRT television has been sitting in the workshop at my workshop for about 5 years, and it's quite a decent quality television, but I noticed that it actually has got SCART connections on the back, which is I believe the 21 pin Euro connector as they also call them. And what's happened is that basically I realised that finally realised after all these years that this TV's got SCART connections, so I figured, hey, let's get the Pioneer CLD 2950 right there and hook it up to it and see how it looks. And then I decided the other day, well, why don't we grab the TV from the workshop showroom area, or lounge room actually. I was in the lounge room and then went to the showroom. Why don't we bring it home? And the one that was sitting up here alongside this Celestial TV is now at the workshop. I've also been given 2 more televisions, a Sony and a Hitachi. The Hitachi, as you can plainly see, has got dust on it, and I've touched it and left a big clear mark there. But yeah, so the Betamax, the SLHF 950 Super Beta Hi-Fi, or the 750 as it's known in the States, but of course the 750 doesn't have some of the features the European model does, is now sitting down there, and I'm sharing a SCART cable between the two. The machine above, the Pioneer 2950, is the original DVD player, first generation player that I bought for about $800 and something. It's basically a Panasonic A100 clone. It's the RCA DTH 1000. Very, 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 very fussy player. For some reason it likes playing some discs and it refuses to play other ones, and I don't know what its issue is. Alright, now the Sony C9, the awesome C9, is with the broken door there, is now on by itself. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. It's now sitting there by itself, and it's hooked up to this Sony. I've got my original Commodore data set hooked up to my Commodore. This one here is now hooked up to the Celestial CRT. I've got the one of my PlayStation 2s right underneath that, sitting hooked up to this, and I've got an RGB cable arriving in the mail very shortly, hopefully. The Commodore 128D, one of my West German models, is with a new keyboard that I actually found not long ago. Is now on top of the Laserdisc player. I've got nowhere else to put it, and it's hooked up by RCA and DIN connection. Where the hell's the connection? There. It's a DIN connection that goes to RCA, hooked up to this TV. But I actually noticed that this does have, in the back, it's got an what's called a DE9 connector in the back of it, which is for RGB. So that could be very interesting. I want to try and do that. Apparently there are no cables available for that. You can get the parts to make an end for it, but you might probably have to make your own cable. So we've got 2 Commodores going. The rest of them that were sitting under there are now at my friend Stephen Baker's place, and my video repairman. video game repairman, and the Hitashi's now been brought in. The remote's still sitting in the car, and we've got, all I need now is one more machine, video game machine, to plug into that Hitachi, and we're all set to kick ass and rock and roll on our retro gaming nights. I'm hopeful when I get back from America to get another 3 or 4 different game consoles. I want to get a Sega Dreamcast. I'll just put this thing back down so you can see me. Get a Sega Dreamcast. I wouldn't mind getting a another Atari, maybe an Atari system, perhaps a 5200. I've had a 7800 but never had a 52. And a number of different other things that I don't already have. Right, so that's excuse me. That's basically the changes. I'll show you in another video. I will show you what the picture quality is like with the Laserdisc player and the Betamax machine hooked up to that SCART equipped TV. And I've also picked up something in the last few days, thanks to a great guy in America who I know through Facebook. Poltergeist, the CAV remastered edition letterbox with theatrical trailer and a short making of. And it's 3 discs because it's CAV. I'll just show you those in a sec. There we go. Right. And that's the best print I've ever seen of Poltergeist. And it certainly is a lot better than the Betamax release that I've also had for a lot of years. Now this one is where are we? The number for this one is, you can just go, there you go, ML104865. This was released in 1994, and this is the best release on Laserdisc that there was. There were a number of different ones, quite a few different ones, but none of them are the CAV uncut letterbox version, I believe. This is the only one. It's got a little bit of wear around the place on the cover. You can, there you go, you can see it on the camera right there, all this stuff through here. But hey, for something that is almost 20 years old, she's in pretty good shape. So that's the last one. It did cost me $50, but that included shipping from Hollywood, North America, from California. So hey, and I mean, how easy is it to get one of those? I mean, they're out there, but I don't know what people will be charging these days for that sort of stuff. It can go for peanuts, or it can go for a hell of a lot. Alright, so that is the latest. I'm going to do another video probably tomorrow, showing you the Poltergeist Laserdisc through that television. We'll crank up the Sony Super Beta Hi-Fi as well. And plenty more stuff yet to come here in the Retro Room. So, till next time, this is the Real Master saying goodbye for now, and happy videoing.